Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most pivotal geopolitical moments from the 1940s to the 1970s. Buckle up because we're about to journey through decades that reshaped our world. Let's kick things off with the 1940s. World War II, which lasted from 1939 to 1945, was the ultimate game changer. It not only saw the fall of European empires, but also the rise of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers. In 1945, the US dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, leading to Japan's surrender and the end of World War II. That same year, the United Nations was founded, aiming to promote global peace and cooperation. By 1947, the Cold War had begun, setting the stage for a decades-long ideological and strategic rivalry between the capitalist US and the communist USSR. The partition of India in 1947 created India and Pakistan, leading to mass displacement and violence. 1948 saw the creation of Israel, which triggered the First Arab-Israeli War and a series of ongoing regional conflicts. And in 1949, the Chinese Civil War ended with Mao Zedong establishing the People's Republic of China. Moving into the 1950s, the Korean War from 1950 to 1953 became a proxy battlefield for Cold War tensions. NATO and the Warsaw Pact solidified Cold War divisions by 1955. The Suez Crisis in 1956 saw Egypt nationalize the Suez Canal, leading to a failed military intervention by the UK, France and Israel. The Hungarian uprising of 1956 was a bold but ultimately crushed attempt to break free from Soviet control. The same year marked the start of the space race with the Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik. In 1959, Fidel Castro's Cuban Revolution turned Cuba into a communist state. The 1960s brought more Cold War drama. The Berlin Wall went up in 1961, symbolizing the division of East and West. The Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. The Vietnam War escalated throughout the 60s, becoming a prolonged and controversial conflict. Meanwhile, independence movements swept through Africa, ending European colonial rule for many nations. In 1967, the Six-Day War saw Israel gain significant territory after fighting Egypt, Syria and Jordan. And in 1968, the Prague Spring, a movement for political reform in Czechoslovakia, was crushed by Soviet forces. The 1970s were no less eventful. In 1972, US President Nixon visited China, marking a thaw in relations. The Yom Kippur War in 1973 between Israel and Arab states led to the oil crisis, severely impacting global economies. The end of the Vietnam War in 1975 saw North Vietnam defeat South Vietnam, leading to reunification under communism. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan in 1979 marked the start of a prolonged conflict. Finally, the Iranian Revolution in 1979 overthrew the US-backed Shah, establishing an Islamic Republic under Ayatollah Khomeini. Each of these moments significantly shaped the global political landscape. If you want more details on any specific event, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more historical deep dives. See you next time.